Alright, now we're going to look at this lifter's bench. As far as his bench, he says, I'm sure most lifters feel this way, but I was upset with failing at 308. Is this something that can be fixed with additional volume or adding supplemental work? I feel like my bench is not progressing. I don't feel like I'm overtraining or anything outside of Monday's workouts with the miles and the eccentrics. I generally don't have any lingering soreness. So let's watch these videos real quick. This is the second attempt at 287. It looks smooth. There's a little bit of stickiness in the middle there, which seems to indicate that there's not a whole lot of gas in the tank, but there's some. You know, I mean, that was a smooth enough lift. So then you go to 308, which is a fairly big jump. I mean, we're talking a 20-pound jump here. You know, that's a fairly big jump. But considering the way that this meet happened, I'm not necessarily second guessing your attempt selection. Just know that that's going to be a close one by jumping that big of a jump between your second and third. All right, you look much flatter in this one to me, and you crash a little bit more down to the chest. Now watch this. And you can see that you don't have a whole lot of power off the bottom. Now let me see if I can stop the image on the bottom. Okay. I don't know if you can see this, but when it's in motion especially, like I get this feeling that the bar is lower than your elbows are. Basically, if you were to tuck your elbows a bit more, you would have a little bit better drive off the bottom. You can see that the bar comes up, sort of, but it comes straight up, and there's just no arc back toward the face. You really need to get that bar moving back toward the face. You're pushing up in a straight line here, and on a close lift, that's going to take away all that power. You know, so you can see that it comes off your chest, and it even starts to go down toward the feet a little bit, and you see how your elbows correct for it. And I think it's because you're not tucked enough in your bottom position, and because of that, you're pushing up in a straight line. So I think the fix here is to tuck your elbows more into that bottom position. Tuck your elbows more and drive the weight back toward your shoulders, back toward your head, so that it's over your face at the lockout. Yeah, I think that'll help. You know, like I said, this is going to be a close lift one way or another. If you don't feel like your bench is progressing, first thing I would do is try the technical fix. And if that doesn't help, then yeah, if you are capable of doing more volume without overtaxing your recovery system, then that's going to be helpful for you in terms of progressing your bench. So that should be about it. Let me know if you have any additional questions. But yeah, this is the way I would go as far as next progressions.